went to get Ezra hair done. And there's this boy that's sitting there. His mom is getting her hair done. And my heart breaks for her and the boy. She's very young. The mom is very young. And that's her firstborn. And you can see, even I'm not a doctor. I don't have any degree. I don't know my left and right. My English is horrible. But I can see so much because of my son, because I have done a lot of programs. I go to my son's school. I've met a lot of children. I've been in this for 18 years. And I saw the boy, the mom want him to sit, he will not sit. And, running on his toes. He's watching something on his phone, and, it's like here. The sound is so loud that everybody can hear it, but it's here. At the same time, if he's going to watch it, so it's here. It's like he have it on his face. And then his hands, he's like doing stuff, and he's rocking and rocking and rocking. And a lot of sign, like shouting, or it can even be a little, because he cannot sit still. And then we were having a conversation. He's 2 going to 3. And, I'm asking the mom. He's so hyper. He's so hyper. My mom would say, what kind of child is he? He can't even sit down. And, my heart, because I'm telling you, when they diagnosed Charlton, boy, when they diagnosed Charlton, I have been through hell. I have been through so much. When they diagnosed Charlton, I didn't even know what it is. So education is zero. So I remember the guy came home, and then it's a lady, not a guy, and give some toys to Charlton. And then when she finished, she said he's autistic. And I'm like, what is that? I thought it's something that you can just get the medication and poof. I thought it's just like somebody said, oh, you have a pimples, we can. So I'm like, okay, so what can I buy? What can I do? And she said it's a condition. I'm like, what? Well, I don't understand. And then she write it on the brown paper. I remember it like right now. She write that word on brown paper, and then she said, my husband was not home. She said, when your husband come, because she noticed that my education was not that great. And she said, when your husband come, you guys can have a conversation and stuff like that. So she write it capital letters. And then I was like, okay. Because Charlton was, what he walk the time he's supposed to walk. He sit down the time he's supposed to start. Charlton did everything that he's supposed to. So I wasn't thinking about anything like that. So later on, when she left, I pick my phone, I go to Google, and I put the name, and then I just click image, and it gives me pictures with kids that you can see from their fingers, you can see. And I was like, because the only thing that I see on Charlton is his mouth is like he's not talking, and he walk on his toes. But enough about me. So I'm watching this boy, and then my head keep going back to when they told me about Charlton's situation, and when I found out from the picture, and then when my husband came and he I told him, and he was so upset. He started screaming, "Don't let anybody come here. My son is okay." And then my sister came home, and it looked like my sister had a little idea, but she didn't want to tell me or something like that. So I remember I was so young and naive, and I didn't know anything about autism and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm watching her. She's getting her hair done. I'm watching her. And my heart is so sad for her, because I know life is not going to be easy for her. I know, I can tell. I'm not God, but for what I have been through, the fasting and prayers, the false prophecy, well, I don't know, the people that they will come after you, the heartbreaking, the stress, the tears. I'm just watching this lady, and I'm crying for her. She's getting her hair done. I'm sitting there, and she's talking, and she's like so new. She's young, and I was asking her question, paddy train. Oh, he will not poop in that thing. He will pick it up and push it all over. He will grab the poop. This boy, they said terrible too. So she's saying it's a terrible too. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm dying for this girl. I'm really dying for her. Like, I have been through so much before social media. I've been through, for me to accept it. I went to Ghana with Charlton. When I went through the things I have been through, my heart break into for this girl. And on top of it, she's pregnant. She's like maybe like 6 months pregnant. And she's like you can see this boy will not say, I read it. And then he said, my mom is here. My mom said she cannot take care of him because he's too aggressive. He's hating and he will poop, and these terrible 2 children. I can't wait for him to turn 3 and everything. And I'm telling myself, like, so I asked, I said, where you guys live? And I asked her, and I said, he's not calling you mom, is he? He said, no, he will pull me. He will pull me. I said, boy, use your... Daddy is waiting for him to call him dad. And we are always, I don't know, I think he will call me mom first. And I'm like, I'm crying. And then the lady who is doing the hair was looking at me because, she's getting her hair done. So she can hardly see me. But then the one who is doing the hair saw me tears. And she said, Nana, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And then she keep asking me, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. You need water? And I was like, my tears, it's not like the tears keep coming. I'm crying for her. Crying for stigma, for the stress, the heartbreaking, the the meeting for you to even get service for your child in this country, the stress they will put you through, for you to get physical therapy. Some of them will come home. Their speech therapy, the occupation therapy, they will come home. They don't want to help your child. Your child will go to school. Sometimes they are not helping your child. I am looking. I was like daydreaming, like going through everything. I remember I went to Charlton School one day, and Charlton was on the floor. I was like, what? Charlton is not somebody who like to... He's very clean. So for my son to be on the floor, I was like, that day I took Charlton to school. Charlton stayed home for like a month before I found a new school. What I have been through, it is only God who saved my marriage, because I have been through hell. With my son, you don't wish it on your enemies. You don't wish it on anybody. You don't. You know, it is not like your child is sick and you need money to buy medication and you don't have the money. So then you understand that, oh, because of I don't have the money to buy the medication, that's why my child is sick. No, this one is you have the money, but there's no medication. There's no cure. I'm crying for this girl. And she have no clue. She have no idea. She don't know anything. She's new, very young and pregnant. And I said to her, I said that you guys, you see, you should get you don't wanna, because it's not easy for you to accept it. It's not even easy for somebody to tell you. So, and I'm not a doctor, I'm just a mother who have a little experience. So I was telling her that you should let, I started like, they have people that they can come and they will pray with him because he's your first child. Maybe he's not calling you or calling dad because maybe he doesn't have anybody to play with. So you should get, they have, you are in bronze, and bronze, it's good service. They can get somebody who will come home and then have a toy, like let him pronounce things before we get it and stuff like that. And that's like early intervention. And one thing is, some of the doctors are so lazy that they are not even going to tell you, because at least the doctor, for him getting to 3 years old, the doctor's supposed to tell her, but I don't know. So she said, oh, that one would be nice, so somebody can come and play with him. Oh, because sometimes it's so hard for me to go to work, so I can't even pick up more hours now. I said, yeah, but it won't be long hours. It's like early intervention. She said, oh, okay, let me write. So I gave her the early intervention, the number, that one in the Bronx. They are good. I don't know about now, but some years ago, 15 years ago, they were very good. So I gave her the number that she should call them and they will come. But I have to psych her a little bit. My English is not good, so if I say something it's not right, it's not, forgive me. I'm trying to speak English because I know a lot of people on my child page doesn't speak my language. So I was like, they will come, but they are not going to give your child any medicine. So, because I know most parents, especially we Africans, we don't want to accept it. We don't even want a service. We don't want to take the service. So I told her that they are not going to give you any medication. Somebody's just coming home and sit down with your child and play with your child and write things and tell your child to pronounce it. So it's nothing that it will harm the child. And most people too, they said it's going to go on her record, on his record, on the child record. So I just told her that when sometimes people think that when they give you service it will go on the child record. No, the child is young. He haven't done anything. Only thing is he's not communicate, like the talking is delayed. So, just let him, and then he's still using a feeding bottle. So it's like he have ensure, and it's like he's not eating. I think he will hold the food in his cheek. So I was just telling her that they can even give her. So I think Montefiore in Bronx, they have a service that if your child like eating disorder, but you cannot say that. I can't say that. I said, oh, they can even help somebody. Sometimes they have people that they will help him and stuff. He said, oh, thank you. Wow, it's good that I didn't come yesterday and I came today and I met you and you, oh, thank you. I will be so happy for him to And I just keep telling her things that when they were telling me, I didn't even want to listen. When they were telling me, people were telling me what I should do this, I'm like, get out of here. I didn't want to hear it, but I was telling her all of this. And I'm like, she has so much ahead of her. So that's what I'm just like, so they still don't have a cure. They don't know what is causing it. That a lot of people are having kids with autism. Like, why? They have they should at least, don't eat this, don't do this, don't eat this. That they are still telling us that they don't know what is causing it. This is crazy because a lot of parents are going through this and they don't know what is causing it. At least if they don't have a cure, they could, at least they should give us, this is what is causing it. So when you are pregnant or when you are about to get married, or like, heads up a little bit for us to be, because it is not easy. I'm looking at the comments on the video that I did about the child who has been hidden, a boy who has been doing hidden himself, and then the comment is like, I have a child too. Comment is crazy. A lot of us are going through so much. And how long seeing a young girl and a child who is doing a little aggressive, and she's pregnant, and this child will, according to her, when he poop, you don't wash him, he will, I was like, oh my God, my heart, you don't prepare for anything like that. If you tell me everything that I have, give it up and let your child thing be okay, I won't even think. I will tell you that, I have something here, you want to add it to it? I will tell you that, what if I have something in Ghana, you want it too? Because I will give everything for Charlton to be okay and start afresh with him. Oh God, and start struggle. Just I need my strength, and I know I could struggle to make it again. With him being okay, I don't have to worry about what if I am not around. I keep thinking, what if I'm not around? Who will take care of him? That's my problem. That's my problem. I don't know how long it's going to take. At least if they don't have a cure, they should have something to prevent it. So what we are going through, nobody, to prevent it. There's a lady that she have a son who is like 58 years old. Well, I met her 10 years ago. I went to a program and then she was there with his son, a son who is 50-something years old. And then I was crying. 10 years ago, every day I was crying. And she said, child, I have been doing this he's 58 years old now. But I know there will be a cure. That's what the woman told me. She said, I know there will be a cure because a lot of people told me that some years ago they didn't even care for them. But now look, there's a school. Look, you are doing it. Look at how young you are, and you are doing so well for your son. So there will be a cure. So don't cry. Just me, I know there will be a cure. And her son was 58 years old. That woman was more than 70 something. She could hardly walk. So the car will pick them, and they were doing, what is the thing that we call a bookshop or something. So she would come there with her son and stuff like that. I was like, and he will come and do some work and stuff, and the mom will be helping him and having, just to, and I'm watching this woman and I'm asking myself, I'm going to be in the same age that I'm still caring for Charlton, and I'm crying. And she said, don't worry, there will be a cure. There will be a cure. So don't worry. Every time that I pray, I say, God, there's a lady who told me that there will be a cure. So I'm waiting. If there's no cure, I just want them to tell us that, maybe if you eat this food, or if you do this, like the way sickle cell, they will teach you so that it will prevent people from having kids with autism. I just want that for them. I just don't want anybody going through what. Even my Charlton is not aggressive. He's sleeping. But I pray. I'm like, if I'm not around, who? Why? I'm just, sometimes I cry. Sometimes I cry so much. I'm just like, that's why I'm so careful. Because if Charlton is not home, he will not sleep. If you take Charlton to some place, unless he see that I am sleeping there, everybody is there, even that one, it will take him a long time. He will pick up my bag. He wants to come home. So I am thinking, if may God help us. May God help us. May God help us. May God have answer. May God have answer. Because it's not easy. If you have money, I will buy it. I will buy. If you tell me to what, I will give everything. My clothes, you can give me a brazier and one shirt and pajamas and just said, I will survive. For if Charlton get better, oh God have mercy. I will go shelter. Whatever you tell me to for my son, because I know if Charlton is okay, I will be fine. I see Charlton's mate driving. There's one, he's in college now, going to college. And mine is like a handbag going around with me everywhere. It breaks my heart. And I'm like, why? I'm grateful though, but I am like, why? If Charlton is like his height, playing basketball, going to school, driving, just tell him, Charlton, go and get stuff for me. Want him to have a girlfriend, to get married, to have kids, and stop from people from insulting me. The insult, the way people will There was a lady that she said, everything about me is not good. It's funny. She said, the way, I don't even want to repeat it. It's a lot. But I'm hoping it's too much.